Never really was your kind of town, so you went around with the Fort Worth blues. The first time I heard this song was on a CD that a friend of mine gave me. It was a mixed CD. I think it was a pedal steel guitar CD, and it just had a lot of songs with a lot of mood. This was one of them. A few years ago, I went to kind of learn about it and look into it a little bit, and I ran across this video. It's pretty easy to find. Steve Earle sitting in sort of a songwriter round, so with other musicians on stage, him and the guitar, and he plays this song, and this expression on everybody's face while he's playing this song is just sort of like priceless. Like, he just kind of nails this emotion. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe and stick around to the end. I got something I want to show about the guitar. Anyway, here's Fort Worth Blues. In Fort Worth, all the neon shining bright, the pretty lights over red and blue. They shut down all the honky tonks tonight. Say a prayer or two, if they only knew. You used to say that the highway was your home. We both know that that ain't true. It's just the only place that a man can go when he don't know where he's traveling to. But Colorado is always clean and healing, and Tennessee in spring is green and cool. Houston really ain't your kind of town, so you went around with the Fort Worth blues. Somewhere out across the Great Divide, the sky is wide and clouds are few. Couldn't see his way clear to the light. Just hold on tight, and all he's gotta do. They say Texas weather is always changing, but one thing change will bring is something new. Never really was your kind of town, so you went around with the Fort Worth blues. There's a full moon over Galway Bay tonight, silver light over green and blue. Every place I travel to, I find some kind of sign So I walked around with the Fort Worth blues. I used to play it just some straight up chords, C, F, C, and G. And then I noticed that the song had a capo on it, and I played it like this for a long time, just basic chords. And with the capo, of course, it's going to end up being a G, and a C, a G, and a D. But at some point, you know, after hearing the song so many times and the mood and the finger picking part, it's like, I should really learn this finger picking part. So, and it's cool because the chords are not I would normally have played when I'm just playing those chords. So when it plays a G, he's only playing these two notes, and he's doing this like alternating this alternating like thumb pattern, and there's sort of a drawn note going on. This G is always sort of ringing out. When it goes to C, the bass note is still the G, and then back to G, and then when it goes to D, it's got the F sharp in the bass. It's kind of cool, and then back to the G. It's just not conventionally the way I would have played those chords. And then also this alternating pattern on the thumb and the bass. Like, I kind of ended up taking that. I think it's a common finger picking pattern, but I ended up kind of taking it and adopting it, and a lot of the songs that I now play have that going on in them. But that drone, that G note just like ringing out, that was pretty cool. It's actually a C note on here, but in Fort Worth, all the neon shining bright. Anyway, I like that. I like how that works. That's what I got. Thanks for tuning in. This is my 3rd episode. There'll be more, so subscribe, share it with somebody. If you find that Steve Earle video, leave me a comment, tell me what you think about that. Maybe I can link to it. Maybe sometime I'll figure out how to do that here on this platform. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for tuning in.